Is a timeless reading for you. I asked and you all answered. I asked about questions for a pick a card reading, and you guys answered. You wanted to know who is my soulmate. So that's what we're doing today. A few announcements. Tomorrow we're going to have a live, or Friday we're going to have a live. We're going to be live every Friday on the channel. Going to be sort of a free form kind of Friday, looking at the weekend, looking at what's going on, where are we going. Every Friday may be different. Share with me what you'd like to do. Stay at home with me. So that's what we're doing on the channel now. We're trying to be as interactive as possible. So you're getting from the channel what you're hoping for, what you're looking for with me. Okay. So I have 5 groups called to do 5. I don't usually do 5. I do usually 3, sometimes 4. This is a timeless reading, an evergreen reading. Whenever you see this, whenever it shows up in your feed, okay? Gonna do that lives on Friday. Also, if you're watching this before April 13th, we are starting the spiritual business class up again. So, stay at home with me if you want to learn how to turn your spiritual gift into your livelihood. Start doing your work in the world. That's what we're going to start doing. I'm going to teach you everything I know about building it, how I built it myself. I will share all my YouTube information, things we've learned, and we keep learning every single day. So one of the gifts I want to give to y'all, whoever takes this round of the class, I'm going to give you the recording of the second class, the class round we just finished. Very powerful class, but we're going to add some new information in this time because we keep learning about YouTube and about the algorithm and everything. So we're going to be doing new things in this class. So anyway, if you'd like to sign up, starts Monday. Once it starts, boom, the door goes down, okay? April 13th. All right, my darling. So let's get going here. This is, hopefully you have been doing good, doing well, and I just want to send you love and healing energy to you. We are all in this together. So just want to reach out to you and say blessings to you, blessings to your family. Putting a big light of protection around anybody who needs it right now. Healthy, healthy, healthy. All right, so please take a second just to take a deep breath. And this kind of reading, you and I work together, our intuitive senses work together. So which of these groups call to you? We're asking the question, who is my soulmate? In the extended, I have some of my notes here. I will talk about the relationship, the nature of the relationship, the possibility of commitment, the surrounding forces, other people, timing, all right? That's all going to be in the extendeds for all of these. So right now, I want you to take a look and feel which group is your answer, okay? Who is my soulmate? This is group 1. This is group 2. This is group 3. This is group 4. And this is group 5. I have my crystals on here, fluorite and rose quartz and selenite and amethyst over here. So pick what calls to you. Use your own intuitive sense. Open up to it. Whatever comes through, that's the right one. Okay, that's the right one. So I'm going to move these off here. 5, 4. Whoopsie, come down back here. 3, 2, and we will start with 1. So this is a new reading I just made up. That's why I have my notes here. A new spread I just made up this morning for who is my soulmate. I did this reading a long, long time ago, back when I first started the channel. So it kind of came to me kind of easy. This is an oracle deck for you, the Angels Oracle deck, Romance Angels, Trust. Okay, this is the watchword of this relationship. It's going to be about trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, whether this person is in your life right now or not in your life right now. There's 2 cards here for you, and then I'll walk you through them, okay? There's 2 cards here for you. Like this. 2 cards here for this person. So 2 cards here for this person. 2 cards here for how you will know. Let me move them so you can see them. How you will know. First impression of you. First impression of them. Your first impression of them. The energy of the connection. Okay. So first here, this is you. Ace of Swords, 6 of Swords. Being very discerning. Knowing your truth. You have moved on from another relationship. There's some other relationship that wasn't in alignment with you, was not in alignment with you, okay? And you know that now, and you know your truth about where you're going, right? You're moving forward. There could be other people around you right now, other options, but I feel like this is you moving yourself forward, okay? There's something here about the previous relationship was really all based on lies or based on someone not being in alignment with their truth. And so as you get into your alignment more and more, you were able to see that that wasn't working, okay? It wasn't ever going to work. So you moved on. Finally, you moved on. I don't sense there was a lot of emotion there. The previous relationship could have been fraught with difficulties and hardships, and you kind of, got out with the shirt on your back kind of a thing. Okay? It was just time to move on. You just knew it. So you're still a little bit in that energy of coming into your truth, coming into what is right for you. I feel like you're still trying to determine what's right for you. You could have some helpful family and friends. It could be peaceful on a peaceful note right now. Okay, things seem peaceful to you right now. This person is somebody who is still stuck. They could be still stuck in a marriage that's over. They could be tied up with their business, with money. They could be looking at money a different way, looking at their family a different way, looking at what they want to do with their life a different way. They're coming into their own spiritual nature, coming into enlightenment. I feel like their enlightenment, it will bring in big financial reward for them, but right now they're still in there. That's what you have in common. This person is still trying to get in alignment with their truth. I feel like their old alignment and their new alignment have something to do with a fundamental stability or lack of stability. This person may be sacrificing for other people right now. They might be giving money or giving support to other people when they in fact need it themselves. All right, they're not serving themselves. They're feeding these other people. And these other people, I don't feel are really grateful. I feel like they're really, kind of like takers. They're not joyfully engaged with this person at all. What's showing me here too in the boat here is you with the baby. Okay, it's a very nurturing image, even though it's like you're changing your mindset about things also, about how relationships work. This person is too. All right, they're looking at the same thing. So how you will know is that your vision of the future, the 10 of Cups, works. You guys are in alignment with how you feel your relationship will unfold. It's like right from the beginning. You guys get each other. You know that this is going to be aligning with your vision. That's the reason you left the previous relationship, is that it wasn't aligning with your vision. And this is aligning with your vision. That's how you're going to know. I also feel like this person's a very hard worker. You like that. There's Capricorn energy, Virgo energy here, Aquarian. So Earth energy and Aquarian we'll look at in the extended, okay? This person does believe in working hard on the relationship also. It's not just about money. They're not going to just bury themselves in their work. This person believes in working on the relationship. I feel like that's one of the reasons also that you left a previous relationship, is this person was unable to do that, the previous person. Their previous person might have also just been sucking them dry instead of working together, right? So first impression of you, their first impression of you, manifesting, Magician, Knight of Pentacles, very cautious. You can be they see you as somebody who is very abundant, someone who can manifest what they want in their life. This is everything. This is love, money, security, vision, joyfulness, fun, happiness, anything that you determine, you know, they see you as somebody who can, or they will see you as somebody who can do whatever it is, manifesting whatever you want, and knowing that it's going to take some action from you, some step-by-step action. You don't believe in sitting on the couch. You don't believe that that kind of manifesting ever really comes true. You know you have to take action to do it. This person sees that about you. They see your truth in how you're manifesting. They see that you are somebody of, like, what you see is what you get, that Virgo energy here. Even though the Magician is here, the Magician can be a little bit hide and go seek. But because of this Knight of Pentacles is modifying that, it's like, yes, you manifest, but then you are solid. You are more of showing yourself. I do feel like there's more to you than meets the eye, though. And they might be underplaying, not really aware of all of the things you are right out of the gate. Their first impression, though, is you're a manifester and you put in the energy and work to do it. Your first impression of them, 5 of Cups, Star. Your first impression of them is that they're still sad over this previous connection. Some of them may not be gone from that previous connection. Okay, but they are doing the work of it because they now see that there's somewhere to go. I feel like they got stuck in it because they didn't think there was anybody else for them. I don't get the sense that this is going to be a third party but when you meet this person, they may still be in connection with another person where they're paying alimony or you know what I mean? Like they're done, but it's still draining them, right? They're still being drained by it. They don't know how to stop that. They're still coming into their own. They are somebody also, Star. They are a wish come true. Your first impression of them is they are real. They might be somebody who is very optimistic. They take care of other people. This is Aquarian energy here. So Aquarius tends to, 11th house, tends to take care of other people before themselves. And that's a thing that drains them. That's the thing. You'll see it right away. They'll see your strength in this Magician. You'll see their strength. Even though it has cost them. It's cost them big. 5 of Cups. Okay? And the energy of the relationship, the connection, not the relationship. We'll look at that in the extended, but the connection right now in the moment. Page of Wands, Knight of Cups. There's a little bit of flirtiness, passionate flirtiness, fun, romantic. This is not a third party. This is a very beautiful, fresh, joyful energy that isn't, it's not about sex really, or lust or any of those things. It's about, right? It's that energy of, oh my goodness, there you are. And you're both feeling it, okay? You're both feeling it. So I'm going to continue on with this reading. We're going to see where the relationship goes, the opportunity for commitment, surrounding forces. We're going to look at other people, if there are other people and what's going on with that. True feelings, true intentions, timing, and what you can do to help, okay? All right, group 1. Link is below for you if you want to continue on. If this resonates for you, I'll see you over there. All right, group 2, you're up, my darlings. So this is group 2 here. Come here, you. Okay, as I recall, there was one, not flipper in here, but one extra card. So congratulations. Okay, so who is my soulmate? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. I will, let's see here. I'm going to put your fluorite right there. And I'm going to flip all the cards over and then we'll talk it out. Okay. So here's you. 2 cards for you. 3 of Wands and Judgment. 2 cards for them. 2 of Wands. Sorry, 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles. Let's see. How you will know. Page of Cups, Chariot. First impression of you. Oh my word. The Devil. Oh, Devil energy and Lover's energy. First impression. That's the 3rd card that came out. The King of Wands here. Okay. First impression of them. 10 of Wands, King of Pentacles. And the energy of the connection. Oh, wow. Okay. This person that you're dealing with, I feel like you're much more of the free spirit of the 2. This could be vice versa, but I feel like this person has a very heavy, I don't want to say negative, but like it's a glass half empty kind of view of life. Okay. I feel like you are somebody who is able to manifest what you want in life. And if you don't know that, you should know that about yourself, that you are somebody who can conjure up. You might be also somebody who has a very developed sense of intuition, sense of how the universe works, right? You might be a light worker, a healer, somebody who is very spiritual, very connected. Okay, so you're getting a lot of messages. This person is not. Okay, this person is not like that. They reject this idea. They're somebody who thinks they're kind of a 3D person. All right, they don't. It's not that they don't believe in it, but they don't believe in it for themselves. You know, other people have all the luck. Other people, right? There's this little negative energy here. Okay, so how you will know that this person is going to come across your path. I do see Capricorn. I see Gemini. Capricorn, Gemini, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So this person could be an earth sign, a fire sign, or a Gemini. And they kind of have a woe is me, nothing ever works out for me kind of way of looking at things. Okay. And I mean, that's kind of a bummer for you because you're not like that at all. You're very different. This person feels opposite of you, especially when it comes to money and career. So they could be somebody who has a lot of wealth, a lot of financial capability. That's your impression of them, but they also have a lot of responsibility. Okay, so how you know is this person is with you. They have a good time. They have fun. This is very fun for you, even though this person is negative in some very important way. They just don't believe that they're ever going to have anything just come to them, right? This whole idea of manifesting, they think it's total bullshit. They think it's total BS, okay? They're very much more grounded in, Cancerian is here too, Cancer. So that's kind of the fourth house kind of feeling I have with the two of you, is that you guys complement each other beautifully. All right. So how they see you, the mirror image of them. They see themselves as being stuck. They see you as being free. They see themselves as burdened. They see you as expansive. Okay, there's a very opposite energy here. Okay, and this person is also blocking their heart a little bit, just so you know. But you also are coming across as King of Wands. So they definitely respect you, all right? Because they see you and they're like, wow, look at what you can do. And you're like, well, you can do this too. And they're like, oh, no, not really. You're the one who can do that, not me. And what happens is this 10 of Wands is very heavy. This expansionist idea of, they at one point they had a lot of really good ideas. They used to be someone who was really creative and things like that. The money showed up and they got bogged way down. Okay? And the beautiful part of this connection is you lighten them up. You lighten them up. You help them move forward. There's this light joy and everything. And they so are like, wow, they just are drawn to it. Okay? So this is the energy of the connection. Very up and down. Okay? Extremely up and down. One of you is always up, the other is always down. And I feel like that might get difficult for you because it's hard to not want to pull them up. It's hard to not want to, that's very codependent. So you're going to have to watch that. I feel like you have a lot of capability that is coming through. You're doing what you want. There can be some excesses. You might like to drink. You might like to do stuff. They don't really do that. They're much more like responsible or something. But you're very accomplished, and they recognize that in you, and they are very it's not respectful, kind of in awe of you. They're kind of in awe of you. Okay, so this is the soulmate. This is group 2, not group B. If I said group B, I meant group 2. Okay. This is group 2. So in the extended, I am going to look at where this relationship can go. What are the opportunities here? Is there an opportunity for commitment? The nature of the relationship. I'm going to look at surrounding people, true feelings, true intentions, timing on this, and what you can do to help them without being codependent. Okay? All right, so this is group 2. Sorry if I said group B. Group 2. All right, there's a link below for group 2. I'll see you over there. Well, hi, group 3. Hello, darlings. How are you? You have the rose quartz here. I'm going to move that off to the side. No wonder. True love. You got this. You got this, baby. You got this. So this is the romance of a lifetime. Let's see. I'm going to lay this out and then I'll talk you through it, okay? Wow. 10 of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. That's you. Them, World, Six of Swords. I feel like you both are striking out in a brand new way, moving forward, striking out on your own. Both recently had some endings. All right. How you will know. Three of Pentacles, Death. Seriously. Their first impression of you, I'll talk you through all this. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups. Wow. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups. Yes, you had an extra one here. King of Pentacles. Oh my goodness. Wow. Their first impression of you is, okay, we'll talk about it in a second. Your first impression of them, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Energy of the connection. Six of Wands, Five of Swords. This is a mirror. You guys are mirrors for each other. Okay? So this is you, Ten of Pentacles and Ace of Wands. You have a new idea. You may have funding for a new idea. You may be very stable because they see you as stable. You're very creative and all excited about some new idea. Okay? Ten of Pentacles is also, you have lots of family and friends. You have a lot of, you've built a nice life here. Okay? Ace of Wands, ready to start something new. Could be the relationship, could be your work, or could be anything that has to do with your stability. So relationships to you could be very stabilizing. Like, right, you have your family and friends around you, and that's very stabilizing to you. This person has likely just moved maybe around the world, or moved from a place. Something was over, just time to go. And they knew it, so they left. All right, they left a place. So they could be new to town. Somebody new in your neighborhood, somebody new in your town, new in your friendship group. It could come through a friend. Okay, this person could come through a friend. All right, so how you will know. Three of Pentacles, Death. Death is about massive change. Three of Pentacles, again, is a community card. It's about working with other people or connecting with other people through your work. This person is likely, you're having some kind of big transformative thing going on with you, right? You're starting something new. They're likely to show up on the scene. They could have something to do with it. They could apply for a job with you. They could, this person could be a very creative person who's had some bad luck. They could have lost a job, right? They lost a job and that's why they moved. Okay, they moved around the world, or they moved around the corner, or they moved away from the other situation. They moved away from that other situation for sure. Okay, so how they see you, Wheel, Ten of Cups, King of Pentacles. Don't forget the King of Pentacles here. This one was a jumper, so I took it, the third card here. Wheel of Fortune, Ten of Cups. They see you as the real deal in terms of love and in terms of stability. You are unmistakably more stable than they are. Unmistakably, a lot more stable. And you've had a lot of good luck. You're somebody who is... I feel like this person could say to you a lot, you're so lucky, or you're always lucky. And I feel like that might rub you the wrong way a little bit, like, I'm also smart and I'm also creative. There might be something about that. They think that you got your stability from your family. They think it's family money. It could be, but it's also true that you're very creative. Okay? And you are King of Pentacles to them. They see you like this. They see you as very accomplished and successful. In terms of relationships, in terms of money, in terms of stability, they like what they see. You're seeing them, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, somebody who is highly creative, I feel like they could be some kind of, that could be their work, some kind of writer, musician, acupuncturist. I mean, I don't know. They also have a spiritual nature to them. Architecture. They could build churches. They could build big buildings, because in Five of Pentacles, this is big buildings, right? This person, you're also seeing them as a little bit of a drama queen. All right, a little bit of like too much drama. So Aries, Leo, Sag, Scorpio. You could see them as being very up and down, right? Like the jobs come and go. So that's how architecture is, right? Feast or famine. That's how creative spurts. Like you publish a book and, you know, there's adulation, there might be money, there might be a lot of things. And then woof, you got to go and write another book. And so it's back into the hermit's lair. So there's some kind of real up and down. They see you as very stable, but also as very creative. You guys have that in common. A lot of creative energy here. It's really beautiful. So there is this real up and down nature. This person could be also have a little bipolar, okay? Because Six of Wands, Five of Swords, the energy of the relationship. I think there could be a lot of misunderstandings, a lot of competition between the two of you. Who's winning? Who's losing? Who's in charge of the relationship? Who's not in charge? Right? This person could play games a little bit because they're not as stable as you are, and sometimes they kid you about that, being too stable, being too, you know, stuck in the mud or something like that, or too lucky. Like, you're so lucky, and you're like, wait a second, I'm smart, I'm creative, I'm a master at what I do. Three of Pentacles. Okay. There's something very transformative about your work right now. And I think this person's a little jealous of that. Okay. A little jealous of that. Because you have some financial success. They don't have financial success. They could have critical acclaim. Their book could be, book or art or whatever they do could be very well known, or could have a lot of critical success. But in terms of money, not so much. Not so much. They're going to say to you, that's not really why I do it. And in your mind, you're like, well, clearly, because that's not really happening. Okay, so that's how they see you. So I'm going to keep going with this. We're going to talk about this relationship, where it's going. What potential does it have? The nature of the relationship, surrounding forces, other people who may or may not be visible to you. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Leo. I see fire signs, I see earth signs, and I see Scorpio. Okay? All right, the link is below for you if you'd like to continue on. I'll see you over there. Well, hey, group 4. Hi. How are you? You're the Fluorite group, or one of the Fluorite groups. Woo! Look at you, soulmate. Yes, that is the name of the reading. So, who is my soulmate? So let's see where we go from here. I'll lay this out and then I'll talk you through it. King of Cups, these are 2 for you, 2 cards for you. 8 of Wands. This is the other person. Ace of Wands, 6 of Cups. How you will know. Chariot. Justice. Wow. Their first impression of you. Strength. Magician. Oh my goodness. Your first impression of them. 4 of Cups. 4 of Pentacles. This is the energy of the connection. 9 of Swords. Ooh, 5 of Swords. This is somebody coming back from your past. It's a little bit like group 3, a recurring person in your life. Okay. Why can't I quit you? Comes to mind here. So this is you. I feel like you've loved this person a long time. King of Cups, Eight of Wands. You would, at the drop of a hat, go pick them up at the train station. You would travel to wherever they are. All they have to do is send a little text on your phone, and you are off to the races. Okay? There's a deep connection between the two of you. This person is wanting a new beginning. Okay? Coming back around, wanting a new start, wanting a fresh start. How you will know. This person either is in divorce now or just divorced. Libra, Cancer. They say they're ready to move forward because they're no longer married. This person's no longer married. Okay? They could have been with a Cancer or a Libra. I see Cancer, Libra, Leo. Cancer, Libra, Leo. They could also be wanting to move very fast toward getting married with you. Okay? Whatever it is, how you're going to know is the energy of this is going to be very fast. And you are also like, you're there for it, right? You got this Eight of Wands there. You're there for it. You're like, we love each other. I'm going to move forward. Blah, blah, blah. I feel like you have told this person about your feelings, or you will tell them very quickly in the relationship. You will tell them how you feel very quickly. It's like they send up the beacon, and all of a sudden you're back together. The fast moving energy is a thing to look out for. That's how you know this person, is because it always moves too fast, or it always goes fast. So how they see you, Strength and Magician. Wow. You got it going on, my friend. You can manifest anything. You can overcome anything. This person sees you as somebody really in charge of their life. You're a king. Okay? You're a king. Passionate. Strength card is very passionate. You can make things happen. You make stuff happen, okay? That's one of the things they love about you. How you see them is still pretty stuck. Four of Cups and Four of Pentacles. Have they moved on since you knew them last? Okay, have they, they're out of their marriage, they're done with that, but they're still stuck. They're still stuck in the feelings of it. They're still stuck in the money of it. They could be very withholding. They could not really talk about it much, right? They're very quiet, meditative. And the Four of Pentacles is definitely withholding energy. So you're out there, right? You're sharing your feelings. This is really moving forward. They're like, yay, we're going to do some stuff. We're going to move forward quickly. But they're not sharing who they are. They're not sharing how they feel. They're not sharing any stories of what happened, right? If this person's coming back around to you, Six of Cups, coming back around to you, I mean, you're waiting for the story, right? You're waiting to hear, well, what's happened since we last talked? What happened since we were last together? This person is mum. And so the energy of this relationship is, I feel like you feel manipulated by this person. And you always try to do it right. Every single time that they're in your life, and I feel like this is a multiple, this is like group 3. I feel like there's a multiplicity of times you've been together. This person really is a soulmate, a past life soulmate. You've been in each other's lives for hundreds of lifetimes. Okay? This time, they are coming back around to you as a way of, let me see here, as a way of feeling better. Queen of Cups. Seven of Wands, Nine of Wands. They know that you guys are, and this is why why can't I quit you? Because you guys know you're supposed to be together. You know it. You were probably married in a past life. I mean, you might have been married in this life. And you just can't seem to get rid of each other. This person is resisting their feelings a lot. Okay? They're not there for it. They're like, no, I don't want to have any feelings. I want to have fun. I want to have joy. Now that I'm free, I want to, let's travel. Let's have some fun. I know no one's traveling right now, but in theory, this is like a situation where you guys are making plans to travel or making plans to see each other. And this person does have a lot of baggage. They just don't even know how to get over it. They don't even know how to, they might be telling you that they're meditating and they're working on it. But there's some things right when they get close to the thing that they most need to work on, they stop. They stop. Yeah, you feel very strung up by this person. You feel very, you see them as you want to see them, probably not who they are. Woo! Yeah, okay. So not only is there this feeling of being manipulated, there's other people around. Five of Wands. There's other people around, okay? I'm just going to say, we're going to look at the relationship and how this may progress. Because I feel like this person keeps showing up. They keep showing up. They keep showing up. And they're coming here for a reason. They're coming here to you. They're coming back to you because you have the answer about something for them. You have the key to them moving forward in their life. I don't know that you know what that key is, but their soul, this is like soul to soul talk, okay? Their soul sees your soul and knows that you are sort of the key to their heart or the key to their lock. And so energetically, they keep coming back to you. Physically, they keep coming back to you. Spiritually, emotionally, there's so much love between the two of you, and they can't get out of their own way because they think that there's some kind of big ugly thing in there that they don't want to look at. They could have been abused as a child. They could have there's something down deep that causes them to run away, keep coming back in, run away, keep coming back in. All this kind of cycles are happening. And you're feeling very abused by that, okay? So I'm going to look at, let's see where this goes. Is there a possibility that this could work itself out this time? Because there's a reason this reading is showing up. So let's talk about the relationships, the obstacles, the nature of it. Is there a possibility that this could move into some kind of new place? All right. What about commitment, true feelings, true intentions, timing? What, if anything, can you do? Because I feel like that with this deep love, this sweetness, this kindness, this king energy here of cups, you really see this person on a feeling level, and you really have a lot of compassion for this person. So that can move into codependency if you're not careful. All right. And just be mindful of how fast this is going to move. All right. So group 4, the link is below for your extended. If you want to keep going with me to see where this goes. Group 5 is next. So link is below for you, group 4. Group 5 is next. Group 5, how are you? Just as I start this, it is 2:22. Just saying, just saying. Okay. You have the amethyst. And I have a nice piece of amethyst here too that I put in the window during the full moon in Libra. That's relevant because to something in this reading, okay? That's relevant to something in this reading. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and your spiritual path. So I pulled a couple cards for you and them. 2 cards for you, 2 cards for them. How will you know? Right? How will you recognize this person? Their first impression of you, your first impression of them, and then the energy of the connection, okay? So here we go. Wow, I will walk through this with you. 10 of Swords. This is you. 7 of Pentacles. All right, I'm going to get it all out there before I walk through it, okay? 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. This is them. Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. How will you know? 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. No major arcana yet. The first impression of you, there's one. Their first impression of you, Chariot, 6 of Swords. Have you run away from this person? You might have been really hurt by this person and run away from them. Your first impression of them, 2 of Cups. Wow, Ace of Swords. The energy of the connection, Queen of Wands, Strength. Wow, this is a lot of passion. Queen of Wands and Strength, Aries, Leo, Sag. I see Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancerian, okay? We'll look at that in the extended, okay? So, I feel like this person is apologizing and wants a new start. I feel like this person really hurt you. 10 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. You put a lot of time and effort into this relationship. You guys could have been together for quite a long time. Okay? If you've never met this person, this is what's new coming in, and you're coming in with this energy of hurt, past hurts. It could be a long time, 7 years since you've had a relationship because you got so hurt in the past. All right? So this hurt is making you wait. The soulmate, Ace of Wands, Page of Cups. Likely this person is younger than you, okay? This person is, I think this is a super sexy person. They are somebody who really shows well, okay? They are young and beautiful. They could be a lot younger than you, or they could be just super hot, okay? Or both. Wow. Yeah. Right? Did I say Cancerian here? Cancer, Leo. Aries, Leo, Sag. Cancer, Aries, Leo, Sag. So how you're going to know, 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. How you're going to know that this is the person. There's something you have in common in terms of community. You might do the same kind of community outreach. You might have a passion for the same kind of work. You guys might be connected by your work in some way. You might also, the 4 of Pentacles is a lot of withholding energy. This person might be this person also could be having left a line of work that you're in. They're between things right now. They're doing, but they are a master at what they do, and so are you. You guys have a lot to talk about in terms of your work, okay? The religious factors, I'm going to get some clarification on that. It doesn't have to be like, I'm Jewish, you're Catholic. It doesn't have to be that. It can be that. But for this, I feel like there's some kind of difference of philosophy about something. There's some kind of, one of you could be very charitable, very doing a lot of charity work. The other one, none. So there's something in common, or there's something that's the same that's completely separating you. You see what I mean? This person could be quite selfish, actually. One of you is quite selfish. Like, if it's you, it's like, I've done a lot of work. I don't need to do any more work. I'm not doing any more work in relationships. No, done. Not doing it. So their first impression of you is that you run away a lot. Chariot, Six of Swords. You could have run away from them if this relationship is, you could have run away from a previous relationship, or you ran away from them if they hurt you. I feel like they were very innocent. I don't feel like they were knowingly hurting you. I feel like you could have run away and like married somebody else. And now you're free again. But their first impression of you was that you move on quickly. You moved away, or you left, you ran away. All right, your first impression of them was, damn, I love this person. Like it wasn't even a thing. You just knew like that. All right. And this person I feel has there could be an imbalance. I mean, this is kind of puppy love. This is not like huge love. Okay. This is about attraction, right? I feel like it was a sexual connection, very passionate connection. Queen of Wands, and this is the energy of the connection, and the Leo energy. And I feel like one of you might be the one who runs away after, like, you have a tryst with them and you run away because you were so hurt in the past. Maybe not by them, but definitely you still have this Ten of Swords energy, okay? So this relationship could start, you could have sex really fast with this person, like right after a first date or something like that. You're like, damn, I love this person. There's very little there's no, you kind of confuse sex with love. Okay? Somebody does in this connection. Somebody confuses sex with love. Okay, one of you does. And I'm going to get some about this religious factors here. What is that about? Temperance. King of Cups. Ace of Cups. Okay, so one of you may drink. One of you may not drink at all, and one of you may drink. Okay, one of you may have a problem with drinking. Or they think you have a problem, even though you may not have a problem. They think you have a problem, or vice versa. This person has a problem with drinking. Temperance is, the temperance movement was about, nobody drinks and things like that. And then the King of Cups and the Ace of Cups, a lot of cups there. So the difference can also be that there's a new beginning. This person wants a new beginning to see if this is for real. This person could have fallen in love with you very quickly because of the sex or because of the physical connection. They could have fallen in love with you. They're like right out there with it. Okay? You could also have that feeling of like, damn, I really love them. I really love them. And you run away because of the pain in the past. So this person is willing to work through any differences. I do feel like it could be them that somebody drinks. Okay, somebody has some kind of addiction here. This person wants to start again. This person wants to start again, and you keep running away from them. All right. I feel like you see massive differences, or you're really, working hard on healing yourself or your own pain or your own addictions or whatever that is. They're much more youthful in the sense that they're a little naive about what it's going to take. But I'll tell you something. The passion between the two of you is very strong. That's the thing that keeps this moving forward. Even if you keep running away from them, if you guys have massive differences, you do have love for each other. The hurt here is so strong. It's so, right? So you could keep having sex with this person and not loving them back. Not loving them back. This could be vice versa, okay? But I feel like you're the one who has this pain, okay? And there is definitely some big difference here, and it could be about addiction or drinking, okay? All right, so I'm going to keep going. Group 5. Group 5, I am going to look at the possibilities with this relationship moving forward, the nature of the relationship, the surrounding forces. Are there other people? We'll look more into this pain here. I am going to look at Sagittarius, Cancer, Leo. Sag, Cancer, Leo. I will look at those cards. Also, true intentions, true feelings, timing, and what, if anything, can you do to move this relationship forward? Okay? Okay. All right. Link is below for you. I'll see you over there.